Hey everybody, Papa Gord here, and we're gonna do a review today. We're gonna go back to the Black Series like always, but this is the latest gaming greats, the Biker Scout, or sorry, the Scout Trooper from Jedi: The Fallen Order. So we got that nice kind of light blue. It's a little bit lighter than I believe the that one Stormtrooper with kind of the see-through bits, or even the Django, just looking at it over there. So I think this is the lightest one out of the, I guess, the four blues, because we've also got that other Stormtrooper with all the blue paint job on him as well. But this is the 8th figure in the Gaming Greats lineup, and I was looking forward to this one a lot. I would say that last Purge Trooper, solid disappointment. Just the thickness of that staff, not good. The little purple electric bits, not that great. So unfortunately, once I saw what he comes with, I tell you, yeah, the saltiness is gonna come out a little bit. But this is also one that I kind of made my own version of prior to this figure being released, but then now I did my own mashup now. So so my kind of, I guess it's my own custom, but there really wasn't a whole lot of work involved, and I'll run through the steps with you in case you want to do the same as mine. So out of the package, and he looks like he should. You know what, maybe if I was smart, I would have kept the extra one, and now I don't even remember. I've been starting to move my... I see him. Give me a second. Okay, all right. Should have had the other one already. So this is the Archive line Biker Scout, or Scout Trooper. I'm just gonna call him a Biker Scout. So this was the Archive. I do have the original. He's over, yeah, you can just make him out just over in the corner right there. I do have the Shadow Squadron one, which is the same mold as well, just all in black. So I do have original, the first figure in the Archive line that wasn't released as a single figure prior to being in the Archive line. So if that made any sense. So he came with his speeder bike. So this is the first time he came by himself. So anyways, as you can see, they're basically, for almost all intents and purposes, the same figure. He's a lot more white, where he's a little dirtier, which, you know, I guess that's fine. Basically it's just here, because he's got this whole harness gimmick going on right over here with all these leads and these wires that come down the one arm that goes to his little electro bracelet piece of jewelry thing he's got going on, with what I'm assuming is like a giant battery, whereas he's just kind of got, you know, his regular stuff going on there. You will notice up top here the paint job is different. Same with the back of the helmet. Actually, that's the first time I've actually noticed that he's got some lines going on there, and he's got absolutely nothing. Even the tops, silver there, black with a little red stripe. So, and then it's just on the pouches. So he's got pouches. He doesn't have the pouches because, again, he's got that harness going on there. The buckles going down to his upper thigh pads, I guess. Got silver, you got white and black. So yeah, you know, subtle, but enough. They do have those really goofy, weird arms, which is fine. Just to be able to make them bend all the way up, like he can, you know, he can touch his shoulders, which most troopers, no troopers, I don't believe, can do that. So So yeah, so this is basically what he is. He does have his absolutely minute, small little blaster pistol, which goes down into the little formed pouch on his boot. It does what it needs to. This is definitely carpet fodder, without a shadow of a doubt. Actually, my original Biker Scout, I still have that translucent elastic band is still wrapped around his leg since day one. So I've never taken that off of his boot. So you can see with the archive, I do have him posed with his little pistol, but because he comes with another accessory, that's what he's going to hold. So his accessory, man, and I put it back in the box. It's kind of the same plastic as not the Shadow Trooper, the Purge Trooper. It's super, super thick. I don't understand why they thought this was a good idea. It looks wrong in his hand, or it could be a her. It's just too big. Like, it's way too big. It stretches the hand way out. And like, look at the size of this thing. This goes up and down. It doesn't do anything for me. So this did have, see it like right there, it just fell out. Did come with a little blue effect. If you're into the Power Ranger Lightning collection, you'll see the gimmick with every one of those figures comes with like a little battle explosion, or like whatever, some lightning thing that can wrap around one of the weapons. So that's what they've done with that Purge Trooper. The Zeb, I believe, but his were a plug-in. That was a great decision. That's what the Purge Trooper should have had, was the same thing as Zeb. But no, we didn't get that. So what I did was I took, which is probably one of my favorite legends still, the Black Widow from Infinity War. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened to her, but she either took a bad fall and it busted the pin up in her shoulder, so it's permanently glued. Like it's not good. And so I gave her to my daughter to play with, but I kind of said, listen, I'm gonna maybe take some of the parts from her. So I mean, she had these, whatever these are supposed to be. So I glued those in so she wouldn't lose them. I'm like, nobody's going to want to buy this. I love the face sculpt. I think that's fantastic. And we're not doing a Marvel Legends review. I'm just explaining where this is my version of this figure, I think, is how they should have done it. So anyway, so she came with these, two of these things. Her little electro sticks, or what have you, that you can put together, so kind of like a Darth Maul kind of weapon or whatever, but it's thin, it kind of looks fine the way it is. So I took the little blue bit off of that really thick electro staff thing, and I just put it on the tip of one of the other ones. So it doesn't stretch the hand out at all. It looks like it's like a normal grip, like so. And I think that looks fine. Now, to put it into character even a little bit more, the heads on these things it's a very shallow scrape out, I guess, if you will, to go on the ball here. And I had an extra pauldron from, I'm still trying to remember what I have this from. I think it might have been from one of the First Order troopers, but I think though it came in a 4-pack. But I honestly don't remember. But if you're able to get your hands on one of these, this thing fits pretty well perfect. Not like super tight, but it goes right onto there. It's pretty well seamless. And then the head goes on. And that's my version. This is the version I would have preferred to have seen in the Gaming Greats line. It's all reuse parts. Now, okay, I have heard a few people say that you won't see like legend weapons show up in Star Wars. I don't know if it's a legal thing or whatever, but okay, so you're telling me Hasbro couldn't have come up with something along the lines of this instead of what they gave us, which is I don't even know. I couldn't even begin to tell you. So this is how my version is going to be posed from now until I guess I get buried with the stuff or I become senile and my kids sell it on me. I have no idea. But yeah, if you're able to get your hands on a pauldron and you know, Black Widow's little electro stick things from the Cull Obsidian Build-A-Figure wave. That's where she came from. So if you're able to get your hands on just her weapons or whatever, or maybe somebody's selling her off really cheap, that head sculpt is still fantastic. I may swap her out and put her onto that deluxe one that came with the stand and all the explosions and whatnot. I don't know why I keep showing off Marvel Legends, but anyways, so this I would give, I don't think I'd give it a perfect score, but I would definitely say that I think my version is far better than what we did get. I love the Biker Scout, or the Scout Trooper. Always been one of my favorite designs. That's kind of why I like the Patrol Trooper from the Solo film. It's just very familiar. And I just think the range on that figure is awesome as well. Still one of my favorite figures. So this is how he's going to be displayed from now until, like I said, until he's no longer, or I'm no longer around, or all this stuff ends up going away, which it better not. So that's it. So I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you thought. Which version do you prefer? What we got, or honestly, two little bits added on here, I think makes such a difference. So comment, share, like, subscribe, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo. Make sure you're following me over on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, if that's your thing. It's all running through this video. Other than that, guys, I hope you're doing well. We'll see you guys again real soon. Later, eh?